everyone, so today I'm going to do a chit chat get ready with me. I posted a picture of like a bunch of new stuff I was sent onto my Instagram asking you guys what tutorial you wanted next, and so many of you said the Kat Von D eye quads, which I wanted to use, so I was stoked. But in particular the sage one, which is like green, which I was kind of shocked at because I feel like green is not a very common eyeshadow color, so I'm really happy about it because I love experimenting with makeup. I've done a few green tutorials in the past, but try to do something a little bit different with this today. So yeah, I'm just going to talk you through all of the steps today while I do my makeup. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm just going to start with a little bit of Slay All Day setting spray. This is the lavender one. I've been liking this a lot lately. And then I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth Primer. I really like this. It's such a good drugstore one. And ooh, I probably used a little bit too much. Whoops. It just helps to kind of softly fill in your pores, but it's not slimy feeling like some silicone primers. This one's very moisturizing. And then for my foundation today, I'm going to use the Aqua Foundation by Cosion Do. It's such a beautiful kind of like light medium buildable coverage, and it has the most beautiful finish. I'm in the color 113 at the moment. And I'm just using an angled face brush. I'm not going to worry about getting a perfect coverage straight away because I am going to probably do my eyes next, and then I will do some extra concealing once I've done all of my eye makeup. My eyebrows are like really fresh. I got them touched up, which is normal. Some people are like, oh my gosh, did they not even last like that long? But they do. It's just that when you get tattoos, sometimes the ink can fall out in certain places a little bit. So when you get your eyebrow tattoos, you get a free touch-up as well, like a few weeks later. So I went and got my free touch-up. That's why they look a little bit dark again. They will fade once they've healed. I got my eyelashes tinted yesterday and they look so good. Granted, I probably just covered them with foundation, but I love a good lash tint. I really want to try a lash perm, but I don't know of anywhere where I live that does them. The ones that make your eyelashes like super curled. I really want one because like my lashes are really long, but they're not as curly as I would like. But once I use mascara they curl, but sometimes I don't want to wear makeup, you know? Okay, so that's enough foundation for now. As you can see, it's not like heavy because I've only used one thin layer all over, but it's such a pretty finish. Like it just makes your skin look so healthy. Can you see? I love it. Moving on, I'm going to start with my eyeshadow because I have no idea what I'm doing and I don't know if it's going to have fallout or what. So we're going to start with the Locket Primer by Kat Von D. This is the color correcting one. It's really good. It's just a little bit difficult to work with, so I like to just like draw some all over my eye area like this. And then I take a really dense synthetic eyeshadow brush. This one's an angled eye brush, and I just use that to really buff it in. Otherwise it can look really patchy, but it works amazing. It's just a little bit tricky to apply. Like it's not hard, I guess, it's more just time consuming. Like you've really just got to blend it out really well. It makes your eyeshadow stick and last forever. I'm actually going to use some face powder first. This is the LA Girl Pro Face HD powder in Fair. I'm just going to use some of this all over where I just put the primer just to set it and make all of the other eyeshadows easy to blend. I'm sure they're already easy to blend, but this just helps the process. And my lips look super dry, so I'm just going to put on some Manuka Doctor Lip Enhancer just to moisturize and plump up my lips a little bit. Alright, so this is what the packaging looks like on the palette. It's kind of like a hard plastic packaging and it just clips shut. That's how far it opens up. It's got a little mirror and the colours there. So what are we going to do? I guess I'm just going to take this colour first, and this can go in my crease. I'm going to use the same brush again, the angled eye brush, and I'm just going to start putting that in the crease. That's very pigmented and very like even. Does that make sense? Like it goes on so nice. And then I'm just using a blender brush and I'm just going to soften that top edge. They're very easy to blend. So this color is just like a really nice kind of warm beige kind of color, I guess. Like it's not really like a brown. It's really pretty though, it's nice. It reminds me of the color from my BH Cosmetics palette, but it looks completely different in the pan. But once you apply it, it looks almost the same. It's so trippy. I love it though. It's so nice and even and pigmented. So far so good. Now to decide what we're gonna do here. I might do like a halo eye. haven't done one of them in a while, so I'm just gonna take this color first and put that all over the eyelid. By the way, do you like my new nails? I'm obsessed with them. We use like a stamping tool. I don't know what the colors are called because it's like a gel polish, but I love. I'm using an angled shadow brush to apply this color. Pretty much like a gray. It's really cool. So I'm just applying that all over the eye. So as you can see, these are super pigmented as well. They just glide on so evenly. You know, sometimes with eyeshadow you've got to kind of build it up or like, you know, really work it on to make sure it's nice and even. These just go on like amazing. Now I'm using a pencil brush and the green. Look how pigmented that is. That was like 2 swipes on my brush. Okay, this is gonna go on the inner and outer corners. That is just so pigmented, crazy. And then I'm using a firm blender brush. This is coming to XO Beauty soon. And I'm just gonna use that to blend out that color. This color's a little bit trickier to blend because it's so dark and pigmented. So just take your time. I'm just taking a little bit of that grayish color that I used all over my lid on my blender brush just to kind of help the process along. I'm just gonna leave it there and do the other eye and then build up the intensity and make sure it's really nicely blended because it can definitely do with a little bit more. Now I'm going in with a tapered eye brush. I'm going to use the highlighter shade. I'm also going to use the highlight shade right on that inner area of my eye just to brighten it up in here. And then I might actually just use a little bit right on that inner lid too. So I'm just drawing a splodge and then back in with my blender. Now I'm going to take my little blender brush, I'm going to take a mixture of these two underneath. Alright, that's going to be the base of my eyeshadow look. So I'm going to do lashes and eyeliner. This one looks really pretty. This is Fast Lane by Colourpop. I'm just going to put this in my waterline. And then I'm going to use some metallic. I think I'm going to mix these two together. So this is Stila Metallic Emerald, which is like a green colour, but I don't want it this bold. And then I'm going to use some Pure Platinum, which is a silver by Makeup Revolution. And I'm going to start with the silver. I'm just taking some of the silver first on my finger and I'm just applying such a small amount. I don't want much. Right on the ball of that eye. It's not a makeup tutorial without Zeus barking in the back. This looks funky. Look at that. It looks like it started to dry out. Just applying a tiny amount of that as well. This is kind of taking away from the spotlight look, but YOLO. I just felt like it needed something more. I just put a little bit of that highlight color on top. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, but it looks okay, I guess. And now I'm adding more of the silver. What's going on? We're just gonna roll with it. Hopefully once we do our mascara, it'll all come together. So I'm gonna do my face makeup now. I'm just using some Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. And this is by NARS. And I'm just going to conceal in like a triangle shape under my eye. I'm using a dual petal brush to blend this out, which is grubby as, but that's just life. I'm actually just going to do another thin layer of my Cojindo Aqua foundation just to give myself a little bit more coverage because you can kind of see my redness. My skin is so dry right now. I'm just going to use some more of this Lay All Day. My skin is not the best today. The makeup's just like sitting on top of it because it's quite dry and gross. I'm going to use another LA Girl Pro powder. This one is in the shade Creamy Natural and I'm using a big powder brush as well just to apply that. It's turning into one of those days. My foundation's going patchy now. I don't know if it's this powder, I've never used it before. Like it looks orange and patchy. God damn it! Now I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and I'm going to mix these two colours just to highlight under my eyes and set the concealer. Now I'm just adding some bronzer. It's a medium face brush by XO Beauty. And then I'm just going to contour as well. This is a bronzer brush. Alright, I'm going to do my blush and highlight now. For my blush, I'm just going to use something from my Z palette. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. The lighting outside is so, like, perfect that it's almost making me look way more flawless than I really am, trust me, because my foundation does not look that good in real life, but on camera it's so, like, airbrush looking. Do not be fooled. I'm going to use this color here. This one's by Makeup Geek and it's called Bliss. And then I'm going to use the, what's this? This is the Gleam Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's kind of a tongue twister. And I'm going to use a XO Beauty Shimmer Fan Brush to apply. I might use a mixture of these two. You can barely friggin' see it because this lighting is so bad. And then I'm actually going to take this color here and put that on my brow bone, because that brow bone highlight color isn't as intense as I would like. And I'm also going to use it on my inner corner. Okay, I'm going to do my brows, lashes, and then finish with my lips. And then we're done. I'm going to use La Masca Or and a eyebrow groomer brush by XO Beauty. I'm going to use some of the Gimme Brow by Benefit in light medium. Okay, now lashes. I'm going to do something kind of dramatic. Maybe I'll use the Wild One. Yes. Alright, so many people are scared of these lashes. These are the Wild One by XO Beauty. They look terrifying, right? But wait till you see how good they look on. If you try them out, make sure you send me photos of you wearing them so I can like share them and like them and retweet them and stuff. They're like one of my favorite pairs and I've neglected them. I haven't used them in a tutorial in ages. I'll list some more tutorials down below where I use these lashes. So that's how they look so far. They're not stuck down properly yet. The glue is still drying, but they're so fluttery and beautiful. So that's how the lashes look alone with no mascara yet. And then for my mascara today, I'm going to use one of my current favorites. This is the Sumptuous Knockout by Estee Lauder. It is such a good mascara. Mascara and lashes are done. On my lips, I want to use something new. I might do one of the new Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. This one here is in Dolce, and this is a BH Cosmetics lip liner in Petal. What do you think of this colour with the eyes? Almost needed to be a little bit peachier, but I'm going to run with it. I think it still looks okay. I'm going to run a little bit of Melancholia by Kat Von D just in the middle of my bottom lip. I have the hiccups, sorry if you can hear them. Alright, I'm going to roll with it. I'm just going to add a little bit of like a light dusty pink blush. Wow. This one here is Ethereal Glow by Ambient, what is it called? Hourglass. Just to tie in that pink a little better. How do I feel about my makeup today? I don't know. Love the eyeshadow look. My skin was just not cooperating. I think it's okay. I'm just overreacting again. Those eyeshadows are beautiful. I really like them. I'm definitely gonna have to try out the other quads at some stage as well. Especially that Rust one. Where is it? It looks like a really good travel palette. Look at the colors. They're so pretty. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat get ready with me video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you have the best day ever, and if you're not having a very good day, I'm sending you virtual chocolate, flowers, puppies, rainbows, unicorns, and chocolate cake. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye! Today we're doing the what's in my mouth challenge. So basically we just went to the supermarket and we like started at opposite ends so that we could not see each other. Yeah. So I've picked a few things that are like nice. Some things are just like unique textures and like some gross things, of course. I'm so excited to like feed her food, but then I'm going